It's a beautiful day. I just woke up. It's like 4, almost 5 o'clock. Actually, I think it's like right at 5. I got work in an hour. Let's get dressed and get some food.
You niggas got swag, but it's nothing like me though. You niggas got swag, but it's nothing like me though. You niggas got swag, but it's nothing like me though. My swag on full, your swag on zero. Your swag on zero, your swag on zero. My swag on full, your swag on zero. You niggas got swag, but it's nothing like me though. My swag on full, your swag on zero. You niggas got swag, but it's nothing like me.
So, before I left for work today, I bought some stuff on Amazon to fix the Hondeezy, the daily. I bought a O2 sensor to fix that light right there, and I'm pretty sure one of my wheel bearings is bad, so I went ahead and bought a new knuckle with a hub and everything. That was like 130 bucks delivered. Thanks, Amazon. But right now I'm gonna go get some food for work, so we're good to go on our shift. I'm gonna get a chicken burrito, no onions, with fries on this side. I come here every single day that they're open, just about. They know me by name in this bitch. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it's a good thing.
Chicken burrito?
Yeah, chicken burrito, no onions, and side of fries, small. And
Okay. It's gonna be 1720.
what would you guys order? I normally get a chicken burrito with no onions, or I switch it up, and sometimes I'll get the brisket, or I'll get the birria. But I also have this side too. So you guys can try that out. Let me know in the comments what you guys get. Then we just got this little 12-hour shift. It's my last day at work, and then we got 3 days off. Hopefully by that time, the wheel bearing, shit like that will come. We'll fix that stuff on my car. Be good to go. The last thing I forgot was we have to go grab some scratch-off tickets from the local convenience store in a Monster for work and see if we get lucky. Every day when I come in here, it's either this one, or this one. And then I'm gonna grab some Cheetos. Hey bro, could I have 3 number 22? The crazy part is, I was gonna go just redeem some tickets that I had won yesterday, but I don't remember where I had them in my pocket. I don't know what I did with them, but maybe these ones will be better, so who cares? And this fucking bitch can't park. Thanks, lady. Thanks. I appreciate it. This is the first fucking lesson of BMAC. This fucking bitch can't park. No consideration. And now we're gonna go do a little policing on the police. Up here is a dually Chevy truck. I'm pretty sure it's the police or it's the game wardens. We're gonna go after them. We're gonna go see what they're doing. Get over here. The main topic of today's video was fucking supposed to be the just me having a conversation with you guys and basically saying what happened in my life up to this point, 2026, from 2018, which is like when I graduated high school, and decisions I made, choices I made, you know, to where I'm at right now. Maybe give you guys some advice so you can not make the same mistakes that I have made up until this point. And I'll talk about some stuff that I wish I could go back and fix. I knew that I was not mature enough whatsoever when I was in high school. Like, I just was not mature at all. I would say I was not anywhere close to ready to being a grown-up. Fuck, I still don't feel like a grown-up. And I'm 26, I still don't feel like a grown-up. In my head, dude, I'm still 16, but dude, my body does not feel like that shit. I'm sure maybe a lot of people feel that way, but I knew that college wasn't for me. I knew that my parents weren't gonna pay for me to go to college, and I knew that I didn't like debt, and I knew what debt was. I hadn't experienced it yet, but I mean, I could see it through my parents. So I was like, I do not fucking want that shit. And I also had the pressure of, you know, my dad telling me growing up, like, hey, when you turn 18, you're getting the fuck up out of here. You're getting out of here. So I was like, okay, well, shit, I guess I got to make a choice. And the Army just seemed like the best choice at the time. Looking back on it, I wish that I joined the Air Force, but I listened to people talk about, it's Air Force this. I just didn't want to like hear it my whole life and yada yada. The Army was safe. I don't gotta listen to nothing. It's just you're in the Army, you're a pogue, whatever. Joined the delayed entry program, which is called the DEP program for short. At 17 years old, I would show up there. I think it was every Wednesday or Thursday, and exercise and whatever. And so I'm in the delayed entry program. I was gonna go to basic, but I missed the cutoff. So then I had to wait till next year, and I'm glad that I didn't go because I was not fucking ready whatsoever. So I had my whole senior year to prepare, and then graduated my senior year, and then I actually left for basic the day of my dad's birthday, which is crazy. I wake up that morning, the day that I have to go to basic, from a call from the recruiter at like 10 a.m. He's like, you have an hour to get down here. To ship out for basic is leaving in an hour. So it's like, oh shit. So my mom drove me down to the recruiting station, ride in the van all the way from the recruiting station down to a hotel in Georgia. I'm sure you guys can go watch a video of that. And that night, I did not fucking sleep. Not a wink. Not a wink. So I didn't sleep that. I woke up that day, spent the whole night awake, get to MEPS finally, spend that whole day awake, and it's like finally 10 p.m. by the time that I finally can lay down. 2 a.m. strikes, they wake everybody up because somebody didn't clean the night before properly. They would take an hour away every day that somebody like fucked up. So they were only down to like 3 fucking hours of sleep a day during MEPS, and I was there for a week. So that shit sucks so bad. Sunburnt, bald ass head, all that shit. So whatever, finished basic, yada yada. Go to my first duty station, which is in Fort Gordon, Georgia. And my original MOS was a 25 Bravo information technology specialist. And looking back on it, I wish I wouldn't have ever went down that route, but I was trying to look at a job on the outside, but I'm good with computers, but I have no fucking interest in programming or coding or any of that bullshit. That shit is monotonous and boring as fuck. Yes, you can make a fuckload of money, but dude, I do not care about IT. It does not interest me whatsoever. But dude, if you can do it and sit through it and get the certifications, 100% recommend it, because people don't know how to operate computers and you can get paid for it. Now, I'm at Fort Gordon, and this place fucking sucks dick. This is a BMAC moment. This place sucks fucking dick. It's old as shit. The barracks suck. The walls are paper thin. The system they have in place in order for you to be able to just do some normal people shit and feel like a normal person because you're not in basic training anymore. I understand like you're still a part of TRADOC and you're not even technically really a soldier yet because you don't even have a job, but by technicality your first MOS will always be infantry, so I don't understand that, but whatever, I don't care. So the walls are paper thin, you're stuck 3 to a room, the rules are fucking bogus as fuck. It goes in stages at this place, okay? So like, I'm pretty sure it was stage 4, stage 4 plus, stage 5, and then stage 5 plus or whatever. So stage 4, you were dog shit. You were bottom of the barrel piss to the drill sergeants. Like, you are a shit stain
and you are not trustworthy whatsoever for some reason. Regardless of whatever your situation is, it doesn't matter. Even if you were normally, you just got there, you're a stage 4, shut the fuck up. I hate you, okay? And you're on my shit list. So I was a stage 4 upon arrival. You have to have a Camelback full of water at all times, and you must have a weather top, which is like just a rain jacket rolled up on the bottom of your fucking Camelback for some reason. That was like part of the SOP. Okay, whatever. You also have to get like all these things: uniform inspection, room inspection. That includes not just your area, your roommate's area. So if you have a fucked up roommate, you're fucked too. So how does that work? That's bullshit. Anyway, some sort of grade, some shit like that. I don't really remember. And then the next stage, you would be able to wear civilian clothes but not be able to go off post. And then the next stage, 5+ was where civilian clothes, go to the PX whenever you want at any day, which is like a grocery store if you don't know, and like a mall on post, and also be able to go off post at any time after, class or whatever. But this place fucking sucked. The PT plan sucked. The drill sergeants sucked. They were dicks. Everything sucked. I hated it. I wanted the fuck up out of there. So, and also the schooling, like, it was just really, really fast. I think it was just super, super rushed, which I understand. They need to get people in and out. And, if it was in a different environment, I would have passed with flying colors, no problem. I could probably do it today, but that's neither here nor there. So now I'm there for 28 weeks, and they're like, you got 4 options. You can be 68 Whiskey, 92 Fox, a Mortarman, or 15 Yankee, which is like a helicopter mechanic or something like that. And I was just looking at to be honest, I was looking at all the weeks, the amount of weeks in training. That's all I was looking at, because I was already in training for so long. I was like, okay, this one's so many weeks. I Google it. I'm like, oh, the passing rate on this one ain't too good. I already fucked up once, so if I fuck up one more time, I'm up out of here. So I don't want that. So I'm like, all right, 68 Whiskey, combat medic, failure rate. Oh, fuck no, I can't do that one. And also, I don't really like blood and guts too much, Like, I mean, I'll do it if I got to, but that's not something I want to deal with, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck that. Being artillery, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Being artillery, not even an option. I want to be able to hear kids if I ever have kids. I love music, not an option. The aircraft mechanic was the second option, and then the option I took was being a fueler, 92 Fox. So, boom, I took the 92 Fox school. They shipped me to Fort Lee, Virginia, and I do the AIT there. That place was so much better. I had so much fun. The drill sergeants were great, except one of them, and I was in the best shape of my life, I would probably say. And it was a great experience. The school was chill, the material was good, everything is cool. I finished school and go to JBLM in Washington, and I'm stationed there. I think I got there, I don't know if it was Father's Day or Labor Day or one of those stupid kind of days, and everybody was off or whatever. So I am sitting in the barracks alone. I have nothing in my fucking room except just the bare fucking mattress, the bed frame, and the shit that they give you, my green bag, my green duffel bags, and my black bag. I got like 2 set of civilian clothes, and so I instantly hop my ass on Tinder. Get to swiping. Jackpot! I didn't even have sheets on my bed. I was already crushing. And guess where me and that lady went? We went to Walmart as a date. Bro, I had her put the bed sheets on the bed, crushing shit. Like, what? My life's a movie. Everything's going on, good at the unit. I'm learning my job. I'm trying to figure out everything, trying to learn, just get my feet wet. And, first couple of people I meet, Harper, Dussel, Suggs, Spears. I would say I knew that this is where I'm going to be. So I was like, this is me. Here I am. I wasn't holding anything back. Hey, I'm Farmer. This is, I would say not very shy or skittish or, like the normal, kind of slow to get going when somebody first gets to a unit, because it was my first unit. I didn't know that you're just kind of supposed to take it slow, but I jumped right in. I was trying to get to know everybody, talk to everybody, and figure out what I need to do and learn. I want to be the fucking GOAT at this shit. So in hindsight, had no help in my life on the outside. So that's one thing I do regret of becoming a 9-2 Fox. I don't regret any of the friends or any of that shit. But the work was lame. The workload was stupid for our unit. And because pilots have to fly, so, which is understandable, but our pilots sucked from my understanding. They just sucked. They were not great. So once I'm finally at the unit for a while, I'm fucking up, I'm really messing up. And my problem is I can't show up for morning formation, dude. I'm just not an early person. I'm not a morning person, ever. Never was, never will be, ever. Ever. I will take night shift over day shift any day of the week. 6:30 was it just didn't work for me. But they knew that once I'm at work, I got you. And that's the only reason I was allowed to have the span of a military career that I did. And to be honest, I'd probably still be in the military right now I'd be out at this point, but my contract would have ended in February of 2025, but I probably would have signed another one, my dumb ass, if COVID never happened. So now, let's get to that. As I said, I was fucking up real bad, and somebody would have to come wake me up literally every single day for me to show up on time. And I met one of my best friends in life. As he got promoted, he became my squad leader, and he would come make sure that I'm on time, and all that stuff. Help me get prepared for the promotion board, and I was really trying hard to get promoted. But then COVID striked, and the city of Seattle and all that shit was shut down. I'll never forget it. You could literally get from Tacoma to Seattle in 30 minutes, no bullshit. There was nobody on the road. It was dead. It was like a wasteland. It was amazing. I was like, holy cow, like this is what life could be like here, holy cow. I can actually get where I need to go. This is nice. They didn't like any sort of rebellion. I figured that out, in the military. Like, people would ask me to do things, and like for me to understand what kind of leader you are, I would just say no and just see how you reacted. And that tells me so much about you as a person and as a leader. And I just did that. I would just do that. And also I was quite rebellious and questioning. The Army does not like when you ask why. Why are you making me do this? Is it because you want me to? Is it just because you think the sky's blue? Or you want, is it just for your personal gain? Or what is this for? Is it for a mission? Does this pertain to the mission? Then okay, But they didn't like that. They did not like that. Another way that I can prove that they didn't like that was when we went to the National Training Center. We're supposed to be pulling security, because most from what they said to me, most, I guess, engagements or attacks happen at sunrise or about sunrise. I was going to hold the top of a mountain, but they said that we were not allowed to go and hold the top of the mountain for some reason, which makes no sense. Like, are we training for war, Or are you just making us lay in this fucking dirt because you want us to lay in the fucking dirt? Like, are we taking this seriously? Are we training or what is this? And that shit fucked me up, man. I knew, dead fucking serious, swear to God, if our unit was deployable, we were all fucking dead. And also, if it ever came to it, to be honest, if a 92 Fox has to pick up a weapon, you're already fucking lost. So, the pilots didn't do their job, right? Everybody else didn't do their job if I gotta pick up a fucking weapon. My POGAS, apparently. I have to pick up a weapon. So that shit fucked me up. Straw off the camel's back is COVID. And the COVID shit really fucked me up because I was at work more than everybody that had the COVID vaccine. It was me and one other person in my unit that rode the whole thing out not getting that shit. Because who's behind the vaccine? Who is it? Yes, it might have came from a Chinese laboratory, but I'm saying the fucking vaccine, where did it come from? It starts with a J. But at the time, that wasn't the reason. The main reason was the speed at which it's FDA approved. You guys are good to go. What? Can you repeat that? It's FDA approved. You guys are good to go. What the fuck? It's a little fast. They were like, well, you guys got the polio vaccine. Motherfucker. Polio was, what, Franklin D. Roosevelt? Ain't that his name? That was a long fucking time ago. And I'm sure it's been a lot of research since then. This has been like a few months, a couple weeks. They're like, oh, it's because we had so much research just put into it. Okay, then why isn't cancer? Why don't we have a vaccine for cancer? Just so much research and money dumped into it. Shut the fuck up, man. Shit's about money, control, and killing people. Killing people is profitable. Duh. Round of applause. I also knew I was making the right decision when I would talk to leaders, people that I looked up to, real fucking leaders. They got 19 years. They have one left until retirement. And they're like, fuck no, that's some bullshit. I'm like, well, he's literally been in the military longer than I've been alive. Why would I not listen to him? That's so dumb.